Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. And as we speak, the November issue of CH2 magazine is hitting the shelves. And with me today I have Magie Washo, publisher.
Hi.
Celebrating
Hi again.
Hi again. So glad to have you back.
You must be getting sick of me by now.
No. Love having you here. Love having you here. November's a wonderful month, exciting month. There's a lot going on. So what's new in the magazine?
Well, we have our Women in Business issue, which of course you're a part of.
Oh, well, thank you.
Which is really exciting for us because it was kind of just a fly-by-night, well, let's do Women in Business in November, you know, a year and a half ago. And it really just blossomed into this awesome special section with, we've got an interview with Nikki Haley, we've got all sorts of special things in this issue, so we're excited about it.
Well, the issue primarily is highlighting different local women.
Business women.
Business women, and in all walks of business, obviously.
We've got makeup artists, you know, we've got Diane from Wild Wings, the two ladies that own Fresh Air Business Promotions. They came up with a great idea for their photo shoot. They're an advertising agency, so since Mad Men is so hot right now, they decided to get retro for their photo shoot, which, I mean, that's one of my favorite ones that's in there. They really do look like they're from the 60s.
That's fun.
With their outfits and all the props that we got. The girls from Celebrations Catering, they did the I Love Lucy chocolate, you know, line. All four of them were sitting there shoving chocolates in their mouth because they do catering.
Yeah.
So everybody got really creative, which we're proud of it.
Yeah, great. And Catherine Davies was art and production on this, and,
yes.
and she did some clever work on it too.
She did. Yep, she put the whole section together for us. So.
The cover of the issue, this girl power issue.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to get an interview with Nikki Haley when she was here last month. Took about 3 months of hounding, but when she was at the Bluffton High School, she'd set aside 20 minutes for our writer to meet with her, just her, so we were pretty excited about that. But we knew we weren't going to have time to shoot her, you know, big production photo shoot.
Right.
So we went to the local school, Hilton Head Prep, and then we also went to the Art League, and we basically put, you know, we'll offer you this prize, and if we like your painting, we'll put it on the cover.
Right.
So Vicki Bailey Ebbers was actually, we found her through the Art League, and she painted the portrait of Nikki that is on our cover, which is just beautiful. So,
that is so neat.
Yeah, and actually all the artwork that was submitted is in the special section as well. We were excited about all of them, so we printed them.
Wow. Wow, that is great. And so, do you think the interview is it kind of a cool interview?
Yeah,
What kind of areas did you press her with?
I mean, she talked about family and putting limits. You know, as every businesswoman, I mean, who juggles family and business. I mean, it's a lot.
It is.
It's
a big deal.
And you can't do everything. Well, some women can, but I mean, basically, she talked about putting limits and just say, you know, at this time I shut it off, and you know, Friday night is family nights, and yeah, it was a really good interview.
Yeah, she's a strong character, strong personality. I think it's very cool for us women to have somebody like her, you know.
And young. I mean, she's really young.
Very young, exactly. Now, what about other November issue highlights? What do you have going on?
We have well, part of that special section, we've got a whole office-friendly fashion from Patricia's, so that's pretty. Check that out. And then all of the nominees for Bachelor of the Year are in there. All 27, their picture, what they do.
How was the party?
It was good. It was great.
And that was at Wild Wings?
Wild Wings. Diane went all out with her 60s groovy decorations.
Yeah, it sounded like it was going to be great fun.
When you walked in, it was like you were back in the 60s, and everybody dressed up. So the pictures are on Facebook, so anybody can check them out.
Okay, good.
And we raised $4,000 in 2 hours.
Wow, and that's going to the Island Rec Center.
Yep,
oh my
every
gosh.
Dime, so
they
we're
will
excited
be
about
so
that.
excited.
Yeah.
That is neat.
Yeah.
And so the actual Bachelor contest now, you have the voting I know registration is long over, but the actual voting is happening now. Is that
not
correct?
till December?
Not till December.
We narrowed it down to the top 10.
Okay.
On Thursday night, and their pictures will be in a big photo spread in the December issue.
Okay, so that's what's coming up in December. Okay.
And then the voting goes live for 10 days. And,
and
Hilton Head picks who they want the Bachelor to be, essentially.
Right, and then January issue then
Their
presents
on the cover.
that. Okay.
Yep.
So you have a couple of really exciting months coming up.
Yeah, we do. The holiday issues are always big ones.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Do you guys do a lot with the Concourse to Elegance? I mean, do you have something of that sort in
We
there?
did that in October.
That was October?
Yeah, we did.
Where am I this month? Oh, my gosh.
Well, it's funny. I feel like I'm always 2 months ahead.
Yeah.
And I'm
okay,
thinking about January.
I'm 2 months behind, so we're even.
So I'm on January and you're in September. That's good.
And that's actually coming up, so this weekend.
Yeah, it's this weekend. And I feel like it happened months ago because we covered it months ago.
Yeah, that is so funny. That is so funny. So as far as the magazine, now you have quite a few people that are really intricate parts of that magazine, you know, that who comes up with the ideas? Like
everybody.
Everybody,
yeah,
you just kind of hash everything out in meetings and see who comes up with.
Once a month, we have a big creative meeting.
Okay.
And, basically, I joked around a couple years ago and said that's basically a meeting of 12 people where we all argue and scream at each other and nothing gets accomplished. But
out of there, somewhere
out of there, creativity surfaces.
Yeah.
But we just, throw ideas out, and I mean everybody, the art director, the sales team, because they're talking to our advertisers,
right.
And they're out on the street, so they have good ideas about
right.
what we should cover. Their ears are to the ground.
Right, exactly.
So we definitely listen to everybody's input. And, even our readers will call in and say, hey, this is a really special person. We should do something on him.
Yeah.
And
that's neat. So you listen to, well, you guys really do a great presentation of, the community. Yeah. I think.
Well, we try.
I think you do a great job, and that's very important. There's a lot of people that do a lot of really neat things in our community, and for you to highlight those, it's wonderful. So November, Women in Business, Girl Power issue.
Girl Power, interview with Nikki Haley, all the bachelors. Oh, we've got an interview with Casey LeBeau, too, who is a new vampire in the movie Twilight, which is coming out, I think, next week, maybe, sometime in November. So
okay, and December is the
Bachelor issue, the gift guide for her.
Okay.
What else? We've got a special art section. We've got a plastic surgery section.
Oh, wow,
we've got,
okay.
I'm
Good.
forgetting
Don't
something.
Give us, just
I'm forgetting
highlight.
something.
No,
okay.
it's okay, because you'll be back to talk more about that.
Yes,
so,
I will.
Good. I'm excited. Well, listen, thank you, Maggie, for coming on, and I can't wait to hear about the next several months.
Well, thanks for having me.
Okay, great. Thanks. And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.